All right, you guys, those of you who followed me over to part two of the sunrise service, get ready. We're going to go ahead and get into this today's reading. So, hey Siri, set a 15-minute timer.
15 minutes, counting down.
That's way too many cards. Um, I'm going to take this one only. Oh my God. I should have never looked. Okay, so I feel the need to have to take them all. And I'm going to breeze through these cards and I'm going to do my best to breeze through them. All right, the first card I will read is bottom of the deck, Sunstone. Here's what it says. Have you been feeling down in the dumps? Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power and be all that you were meant to be. You are aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor. Archangel Ariel is connected to this stone, and here's the affirmation: my light shines brightly. I am self confident and recognize my value and my worth. Other people also recognize my value and worth. I shine the light of compassion, kindness, and love from my heart. Heavy Leo energy right there. So, some of the things that I'm talking about, even in the channeled messages from earlier, these things could happen around Leo season, okay? The next card I'm going to go ahead and read is this one that flew out of the deck in a more prominent way because all of these flew out. But we have here the red tiger's eye. It says, do you need some motivation? Do you find your mind wandering when you are trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion. This card came up in a TikTok live that I was a part of. And would you believe that we wound up doing a general reading for the collective, but then we also did a reading for um, what people may know as twin flames. I call them both twin flames, and I also call them kingdom marriages. So this is connected to a kingdom marriage. It says this: if so, you need to find your passion and begin experiencing the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. Mm, 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 mm. I normally would go from the back first, but I'm going to, for some reason, do this way. Says, have you been spending time in nature? The card is brown agate. The crystal is brown agate. Says, how does your garden grow? This phrase, how does your garden grow, literally popped up in my mind. It had to be about 2 or 3 days ago. And I just kept singing the song. How does your garden, like it was in my head only, but it didn't make sense to me at the time. It does now. It just makes me feel like this is connected somehow to this reading. Whether you live in a small city, apartment, or on an expansive farm, you can always find a way to establish your roots in the earth and nature. Use the negative ions of the mountains, the sea, or air for your overall well being. Archangel Thuriel is connected to this card, and it says this as an affirmation: I am a caretaker of the earth. I spend time in nature. My connection with fairies is strong. I am a good gardener. It's easy to open myself up to allow the light in. I unlock the secrets of the soul. So this makes me think about, first of all, I legit have a book. The name of the book is called The Good Husbandman. It talks about spiritual warfare, which is waged in the mind. And remember, in our previous, in part one of this conversation and this teaching, the scriptures that came up were in regards to our imaginations and how we don't war against the flesh, but we war against the spirit. Spirit gets to the mind. So, spirit deals with the thoughts and the energy behind those thoughts. And so, we have to be mindful of what thoughts are sincerely, honestly ours, and then what thoughts, and I mean from our highest version of ourself, our best self that is aware that all is working out for our good and is good, versus our lower self, which is dominated by things like fear and codependency and addictions and bad behaviors, excessive, obsessive behaviors, or i.e., the adversary or Satan. So we have to battle between these two different versions of ourselves, which cause us to think differing thoughts, thoughts that seem to be in opposition with each other. But they do serve us when we choose love over fear, or we choose courage, we choose to speak the truth, even if it means us being and walking alone, we can experience the abundance that comes from those higher energies. All right, let's move on. We have the celestial quartz, and I do feel like this is supposed to be celestial, but whatever. Are you ready to release blocks for yourself and for Mother Earth? Do you realize that your own healing helps heal many people on a planetary level? Allow the celestial messengers to guide you to be a true earth steward and caregiver of the planet. You are a messenger of light and well-being. And I have to say this, you guys, this is what the twin flame, or this is what I call kingdom marriages, is all about. Archangel Sandalphon is connected to this, and it says, I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself, others, and the planet. I am a conduit for the divine. The planetary grids of light are activated with every sacred step I take, and angels light my path. The next card is Celestite. So that word is coming up twice. Celestial makes me think about the heavenly bodies. It makes me think about the lights in the sky. You know, the really bright one, and those that have a little less light but are still luminaries nonetheless. That's what celestial makes me think about. The stars. So astrology could be important for you, could be very paramount in how you heal yourself, and really how we all heal. Okay, here we go. Are you hearing messages from your angels? The angels, I don't know if you guys are, if you remember this, but I hope to jog your memory. Um, in scripture, both Satan and God or Christ are referenced as stars. So I just wanted to say that angels and stars are synonymous. Angels are stars out there shining brightly already before they incarnate on this plane. According to Jewish mysticism, or for me, who Hebraic mysticism, because I didn't have the luxury of, well, no, I did. I was about to accidentally lie. So I learned about that through reading books like the Apocrypha. Um, I literally saw in scripture, I feel the two different estates or the two different homes of mankind, and one is high, celestial. It starts in the sky, but it does come down this way, and it's our higher self, and that is our angel. All right, moving on. I don't want to be there too long. It says this: have you noticed your life flows easily, as if divine timing is working in your life? Peace is yours. You have a team of angels on your side, illuminating and orchestrating your life. They respond to your thoughts, or i.e., imaginations. They respond to your thoughts, wishes, and dreams according to the divine plan. I just also got an image of, demons, which are also angels, responding to our thoughts as well, but it's all to help us out for our higher good. So even if we're focusing on these negative things, these things that we actually fear, we have demons that are ready and willing to aid in actuating that, and you also have good things that they are able and willing to actuate. It really just depends on what your focal point is. All right, it says, I am at peace. Legions of angels are my personal entourage, helping me every day in every way. I am grateful for the knowledge they impart to me. Now, remember, you guys, remember this scripture about the imaginations. It was talking about casting down imaginations or thoughts in every high thing. So, something dealing with the mind, knowledge, understanding, wisdom, and every high thing that would exalt itself against the knowledge of God. Well, angels are but messengers of God. You yourself are an angel. So if spirit is speaking to you in your mind and your thoughts, and you're able to differentiate which thoughts are of the higher version of yourself, that to me would be like the knowledge of God. Not to say that the lower stuff is not the knowledge of God, because that is too. All of it works together to help us heal and to help us to become the best version of ourselves that we can be. One just incorporates, actually, both can incorporate pain. Um, but one, it feels like you really don't ever get out of. It's like it's constant and it continues. The other, there is a point where the pain does come to an end and you do get to experience the peace. Black onyx is the next card here. Yeah. Are you trying to reach a goal and keep getting pulled off course? Maintain your focus. Identify and release distractions, keeping you from moving forward. Visualize your future. Know that you can easily work through any issues that may arise, and success is yours. The Archangel Michael is here. Oh, God. Protection is here. I am always safe and protected. My business is a great success and endures all economic cycles with ease. It is easy for me to remove obstacles from my path. I am able to handle challenges. This is such a beautiful part of this reading, because I really do feel like for some of us, we are called obviously to ministry and we're called to service. And so many of us, whenever this energy begins to take place within us, whether it's now, later, um, whether it's a past energy that's even coming back up again, a lot of you are called to service. You're called to minister to the people of God, which is mankind. So you have, as part of your business, as part of how you make a living, it is going to be connected to service and ministry. So some of you have been getting distracted by so many different things. You've been getting distracted by positions that you think help to provide stability. Some of you could have been distracted by relationships, and I don't want to say that all relationships are distractions, because if you ask me, even if you get distracted, you were meant to, so that you can understand moving forward maybe how not to get distracted, or what a distraction even looks like, so that you're able to identify them much more quicker in your evolution. Okay, for others of you, the distraction could be procrastination. It could be you. It could be you indulging in your lower thoughts, in that fear, in your karmic patterns and cycles that sabotage you, that have not moved you forward. Okay. Moving on. So, a lot of you are being called to, they said, visualize your future. They said, stay focused. They said, it's time for you to identify what your distractions are and then really let them go. Some of you may already be aware. Oh, gosh. Some of you may literally already be aware of what your distractions are and you have not begun to eliminate them. It's high time that you do so. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to end the reading. Are you focused on romance right now? Decide to create happiness. Listen, look, I feel like even the order of these cards are important. Talking about romance did not come up in such a strong way until after there was focus and a identification of and release of distractions. Are you focused on romance right now? Decide to create happiness and harmony and see an increase in loyal and caring friends in your life. Decide to accept love in your life and allow the development of a new romantic relationship or the rekindling of an existing one. And I said that already, like when I was just sharing the channeled messages, I said that I felt like that's what was happening. This is either a new love or the rekindling of a former one. Archangel Camuel is associated with this card as well, and this crystal says, I sparkle and shine. I emanate harmony and love. I am grateful for my fantastic significant other, presently known or unknown. I allow love. I have the best friends. Some of you guys are genuine. You are generating soul tribe, true soul tribe, you guys. Last but not least, we have the clear quartz connected to Archangel Michael. Here's what it talks about. What is it that you don't understand? Are you missing the point? It is time to gain clarity. And remember, this would have been the first card that we read. Remember, I was led to read it backwards, so keep this in mind. Are you missing the point? It is time to gain clarity and have a clearer picture of what is truly going on within you and around you. Decide that you want to see the bigger picture. Get focused, another card of focus, and stay focused. Meditation and contemplation will help you see the greater perspective from varying points of view. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All is well in my life. I have great mental clarity, balanced emotions, and financial abundance. All of my heart's desires are realized now. The way is always evident and effortless. That has been the reading. I thought I was going to pull other cards, but we are done here. I think that all that was said is done. That makes me think about a Beyonce song, Mark somebody and Beyonce from the movie The Best Man. The wedding scene. The song, I don't really know what the name of the song is, but I call it All Is Said and Done. So check that out. It's a beautiful, beautiful song, and I feel as though it will resonate with those of you guys who do come into union, possibly this summer, or maybe even this spring. I feel like there's going to be maybe some form of connection or conversation. We are still in the spring season, so there may be some connection that happens in the spring. Maybe a coming together, a phone call, a letter, a text. Something might happen in the spring, and then by the summertime, more solid plans I feel will have been discussed or even executed. So let me know when and or how this resonates for you. I appreciate those who join me over here in part 2 of Sunrise Service. I don't know what I'm going to name this. I literally feel like part two could be the name of the whole message, because I feel like this is the second act of something. Even if it's being carried out by completely different characters, this is, I feel, a second chance at something. Yeah, I'm hearing the Full House theme song for some reason too. So I'm gonna end here. Thank you, peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony, first within ourselves and then within our world. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys. Bye. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you to all those who have subscribed. I appreciate you so much. Bye.